so I already gotten started on doing my makeup in case you couldn't tell. Um, so I decided to go and do something completely different from my usual style. I have done contour on my forehead and stuff, and on my nose, and my crow's feet. Is that what it's called? Or crow's feet over here? I don't know. The eye bag here, and then I also went in and highlighted. So I'm just gonna continue doing that. Um, but yeah, I decided to go and do something a little different and see just how far, just how different I can make myself look. Like, obviously, I could still tell it's me, but like, it is quite the crazy change. Because there are like certain shadows I want to carve out, you know? So, like, exaggerating some parts. Yeah. Exaggerating some parts. Okay, I'm just messing with you. I'm gonna stop. Okay, so I kind of messed up a little. We're rolling with it. Like, uh, took a scroll through his IG just to get a DM from his Sophia. What should you do? Mm, okay, so I'm thinking of doing. In case you can't tell, I did try to extend my eye a little bit. I am going to go in with a darker shade of brown. And oh, I'm so happy because like liner liner brush. I didn't realize how much I needed that until like I got one, you know. Cuz I used to have this like really small brow brush back in college and like I used to do my wing eyeliner with that. Honestly, I can't no more. This is a really dark time for me. Ignore how gross this is. Uh, this one I might need my mirror for because it is small. Oopsie, minute oopsie. 100,000 poop. I'm gonna kill it, but don't touch me. Okay. No. Angels and fate on the attraction. I make over it with black. And I know I need to go back in with the white and like do the outer over the boulevard. I don't remember the exact trick to get like to do the eye, but I'm just trying, you know. I might need a small brush to blend that out. Okay. I think that's good. I might also extend my. Okay. Yeah, I think that's somewhat working. I don't know. I don't know actually. I think my best bet is going over it again with black. Okay, let me just do the other eye. So I did the other eye, and I tried to fix like the bag a little. And I do think I need to go over it with black. But I also might look good with like lashes. So actually, singing this song reminds me of the dream that I had today. If you guys care to hear it, it's fine if you don't. But like, it was really interesting in the way of like, people have like school dreams. I have school dreams kind of often. Um, the stereotypical ones are at least the ones that you hear the most often of like not knowing how to get back to your. But yeah, the stereotypical dream of like not knowing where your class is and like trying to find your class and stuff like that. But like sometimes my dream is geared toward like here's the thing. The classroom was different. It wasn't like one of the classrooms I have been to in my real life. Um it was a different classroom. But it still felt familiar enough. Like the orientation was familiar, as in I've been in that kind of classroom before. Um but it was one of the dreams which I also kind of have a lot where I have a female teacher and she just is out to get me for some reason. Um it was one of those. I don't even remember what we were doing. And it was like a mixed class too because I don't know, maybe it could have been like detention or something, but it didn't seem like it because first of all, I wasn't in detention that often. One, two, one of the people who was like a top student when I was in like my younger years, who never would have been in detention, was there. So I think it was an actual class that was just like a mixed class. Um, and for some reason, I was like trying to make a song. I have Band Labs installed on my phone. And here's another thing. I could actually use my phone in my dreams. So, um so I was trying to make a song and then one of my friends from when I was a kid, some random kid who was like one of the quote unquote bad kids, it just most likely had ADHD, anger issues, probably had something going on at home. And like another black kid because my friend from my younger years wasn't black. She was a white girl. Um, but it was a black guy was the other kid, and for some reason she had all four of us, and like okay, sorry, it might have been like a choir class or something. It might have been a choir class or something, because she had all four of us together, like stand up, be in front of her for like maybe extra credit or something, and like sing. And I like didn't know. First of all, I didn't really know what song we were singing because I'm a dream. I was just dropped into that bit, so no clue what song was being sung. And I'm off rip. I'm the type of person, especially in a group setting, where I am a person who jumps in, um, and sings. I don't sing right off the bat usually, and I can't find harmonies right off. Well, I can, but I can't find them immediately. I have to listen and then find it. You know, and like apparently the rest of the people already had the song, and then she tried to get us to sing all like doing what I was doing, which was the jumping in style. Like she tried to get me to like okay jump in then, and so I like waited, and then I tried to hit the harmony for it, and then she also wanted me to freestyle. You know how there are some, I'm not even gonna say black people. There are some like just musical artists. Like the first thing that comes to mind is R&B, but like people who can do like the riffs and runs and stuff like that. I'm not that kind of person at all. I can't really freestyle sing. I My way of growing up and aging and learning has been mostly through mimicry. So like riffs and runs don't come naturally to me. Finding the harmony comes naturally to me. So like I could balance and find that in between portion that's missing, and just like I could hear the thing that is missing, but I won't be able to like sometimes I won't be able to exactly get it. And because she was expecting me to be like that versa, because the black boy was also a versa runs kind of person, and I felt like she expected it of me because I am a black woman, and I was just like I'm not that kind of person, and I felt like she was getting angry and frustrated with me, and then I was just like I'm also not entirely like a like because I'm not that kind of person. I'm also not really a soloist. I don't really like doing solo. I can sing solo, but like that's not my thing, right? And I could tell that she was trying to like get me to embarrass myself in some way or something because she didn't like what I was saying to her. But I'm like, I don't know what you want me to. I'm just not that kind of person. Um, so then she was just like, okay, fine. Since you're not that kind of person, you could just you'll have the solo in like trying to get back at me. You'll have the solo at like the talent show, the upcoming talent show, and I was just like, what? And then she sent us all back to our seats, and I was so confused. I was so confused at what the issue was. Like, um, like literally the only person in that group who I didn't really know and didn't really talk to, well, no, who I didn't really talk to was the other black person. I didn't really talk to the black guy before in the dream. I of course I was sitting next to the person who was my friend when I was a kid. So like I recognized her and like that was fine. And then the kid, the bad student, the bad kid, he was like pestering me throughout the entire dream, but like not pestering me, more like he wanted attention kind of thing. Um and like I am good with kids because I don't know. I've always been good with kids. Even when I was younger, amongst the youngest kids, I was always in the younger kids group, but all the younger kids were younger than me, and like the kids who were around my age wouldn't include me in things, so I was always left like actually taking care of the younger kids and like making sure they had fun and stuff. Doing my own thing mostly though. It's like okay, cool, yeah, I'll join in on your game. Just like I'm more of a. I was. Let's be real. I was more of a babysitter than my older siblings were most of the time. Um, because the kids will always glom to me. One, because I'm closer in age, and talk to them like we aren't that different. And maybe because I like felt a little bit more responsible, or maybe like I just seemed like I was more lenient. Um, I wouldn't say that I wasn't lenient. Um, like I would in a way let the kids get away with a lot more than like probably what they would think, but it's like okay, I'll entertain your ideas kind of thing, you know? Anyway, so he was like practically pestering me throughout the dream. Again, not necessarily pestering me, but like he was trying to gain my attention throughout the dream. And like after we returned to our desks, there was another project that we were supposed to be doing that the teacher just wasn't allowing me to do. Like I didn't have any of the material, and then as soon as I would start doing something, she would come up with another rule just to make it so I couldn't do it. So it's just like, and he had this little boy. He had like paint markers, and he would like be offering me some things to use for to complete my project and stuff like that. And because like at some point I really did give up on trying to do the project, and I started and I think I went back to like trying to make music or something like that. But yeah, that was basically the dream. She just had it out for me for some reason. Um and that's not even the first time that, because I said this is like a thing that happens in my dreams. There will be like a teacher who just has it out for me for some reason. It's always a female teacher. I don't think I've had a male teacher in my dreams. I mean, I've had it like a I was, I mean, the first word that's coming to mind is sensei, but like that's probably because of the song that I'm listening to. It's the it's the theme song for Ghost in the Shell 2. I really like the way it sounds. But I've had like masters kind of thing in my dreams. I don't think I've had any male teachers. Because first of all, what am I gonna learn from a man? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, but yeah, I also used to have dreams where, like, it was definitely like, oh wait, no, I have had a male teacher in my dreams. That the only time I've had a male teacher in my dreams, it has been my high school English, not English, history teacher, not the one who looked like Albert Einstein. But yeah, I would have my history teacher, and it would be in one of my eighth grade classrooms. Crazy. Anyway, and I would always be late to his class. That's the theme with those dreams. But yeah, the other dreams that I had where it was like Uh, I have no clue what her class was though. it would um it would be like, what's it called? Just jealousy. That's it. Like literally just I'm not even doing anything except for just being in the class, and it's always something to do with, oh, there's a class project. Sometimes like you could technically work in groups, but it's just like one of those projects where you're allowed to talk at your desk and like with your seatmates and stuff like that. But it's not necessarily like a group project, just like a creative project of some sort. And just every single time I'd be like sat next to a friend. Um I use that term loosely because technically in my dreams he was my situationship. Um but I would be sat next to a guy. That's like just where my desk is. Or sometimes they would switch sheets around and like someone and a guy would end up sitting next to me. And the teacher would get mad. And I'm like, I'm literally not doing anything except for what you told us to do. Which also the instructions are sometimes not that clear because it's dreams and dream logic. So okay. Back to eye makeup. After that tangent, I am so sorry. There was you guys didn't need that information at all. Maybe I'll just dot the top with a little bit of pink. Okay. Am I looking recognizable, you guys? Yeah, I thought I should probably extend it out to like, since I extended out my eyes, I should go a little bit farther. Okay. I'm so sorry. It's just so fun to do that. But also it gives me a better look about a better look at the look. Let me switch brushes actually. But yeah, I don't even know whether y'all would care to hear about my dreams. But like, my dreams have honestly helped me become who I am right now. I feel like I am very connected to who I truly am as a person because of where my dreams have led me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before that I've always had like pretty outlandish dreams or like vivid dreams in general. I've always had dreams, um, both literal and metaphorical, as in like dreams and aspirations. I've had aspirations, you know. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, but like I've always had. I've always thought that dreams have had a deeper meaning. You know, when I was a kid, I used to have dreams I was a superhero. Um, and I've seen like things. I don't know whether it's true that people are saying it's true, but like I've seen, I think two sources on TikTok. I don't know whether, so that's why I'm like, I don't know whether it's like verified true, but like saying that scientists have proven that dreams are real. Um, so I've always thought that they had a form of realism to them, you know. Um, but yeah, I used to be a superhero when I was a kid, and I was the oldest of three, the oldest sister of three. But like, all three of us were different races. um, like I don't really think that there has been a time I have been in a dream and not been black, right? I'm black in every lifetime. But like the family circumstances definitely been different. Um like sometimes in my dreams, even though I myself can't understand these languages, like I'll hear it in English because that's how I understand the world and how that's language I know. But like there have been times in my dreams where I know like I'm hearing it in English, but I know that we are both speaking a different language entirely. Um like I'm pretty sure there have been times I have been speaking Spanish, and there have been times I have been speaking Japanese. Again, not me, because I don't understand that shit. But me in the dream. But yeah, I need sparkle. I need to sparkle this up, but I don't know which one. The sad thing about this, what's it called, palette, is that it doesn't have any pink shimmer. Like, what am I supposed to do? So this is probably like my second, oh god, or third time applying lashes in my life. And I'm pretty sure I showed you guys. I kind of fucked up one of them. I fucked up the bottom ones because I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to pull them out, and I accidentally ripped out some of the lashes. Um, but yeah. because it was like so stuck to the plastic. So I don't really know. And even then, oh wow, why did I sniff? Oh, actually, it kind of smells like watermelon flavoring. um, Even then, the lashes that I applied before, that's why I say second or third time, because I know that I've done it at least once. The lashes I've done before were like, I didn't finish reading the instructions. Um, Magnetic. Oh, I don't have to wait for this to dry. I'm gonna. Okay, so first of all, my phone's close to dying. Um, Second of all, this is probably the best I'm gonna do on first application. I need to do my brows still, and I need to do my lips. Right. What did I say I needed to? Oh, I also still need to do blush. Um, let's go ham. We barely have time, cause my God, is my phone dying quickly? Where is the lid? Here it is. What am I doing? What am I doing? Blush. Brows. That's also what I needed to do. Yes, this is a lipstick. Oh, circles. I reanimate your bones if I believe. Okay, good enough. I gotta do brows. That one had fully. I know I'm going to get this done before my phone dies, but like. So yeah, I know that this is like so far removed from like what I was talking about earlier about my dream, but like so yeah, this morning I decided to. Ooh, okay, client. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. But I decided to make some music this morning. So I started on a beat, and the thing about me is, as soon as one step doesn't go right, I leave. And then sometimes I won't revisit things for like, I don't even remember how I did this. I had more curve in the first one. It's fine, whatever. And this one's higher. What? There. But yeah, uh, I started creating music this morning, and like the beat was good. I was like, because I was trying to remember what I did in the dream, right? And see, I can't really multitask. I really can't multitask. The first one came out so nice and cute. I still look like myself, but like, if anything, making my eyes bigger. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Has has only served to make me look like myself. Oh my god, I'm on 12%. Look more like myself. Okay. To the rear for I had to double back, double great here. Uh, okay. 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 You're getting somewhere. Okay, okay, okay. I might have to. Oh my god, I'm on 11%. Sorry, I'm freaking out. I don't. In case you haven't realized, um, actually, it might not be a thing, but that would have been easy to notice. But like, I hate, hate my phone dying. I. It's not a thing I enjoy seeing. away from nigga who you heard him think of anybody else. Just I'm looking for a very specific thing. I took it out, didn't I? That's alright. Actually. But you won't leave me alone. This is the old liquid shimmer eyeshadow thing that I put a broken eyeshadow blush. Highlighter, sorry, not eyeshadow. Highlighter blush into. I'm looking for... Here it is. Okay. Alright. 10%. I need to fix my hair. And then I was also gonna do, new shades. Who this? Okay. Okay, yeah, work. Oh, let me take these off. But yeah, work. Period. So that's it. That's a look. I need to charge my phone and clear out some space because I'm seeing that my files are full. So I just need to empty out my trash. It's fine. I will see y'all in another video. I'll see y'all on Sunday, actually.